What's going on, everybody? I'm Brandon Ebron. Welcome back to another episode of Sports and Quotes. And I have two special guests with me. I got Man and I got Vent. I'm going to start with you, Man. You want to tell people a little bit about yourself?
Local real estate investor, 757, all day stand up, Hampton Roads, business owner, entrepreneur, and just trying to get out here and make it happen for a family, man. Generational wealth, that's where we at.
I like that. Generational wealth. All right, Vent, you want to tell the people a little bit about yourself?
All right. They call me Vent, man. That's the nickname. Go by Sly. Real name Sylvester. But we're going to call me Sly for, short for Sylvester. I'm out here based out of Detroit, Michigan. I'm from Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, but UVA all in my day. You know what I'm saying? Virginia always in my blood, but I'm in Michigan right now. Been here for a while. Ford Motor Company, that's who I represent. You know what I'm saying? Not represent, but that's who my employee is. And look forward to my podcast coming, which is called Flipside. Be coming to you real soon. Hopefully it'll be kicking off real soon. Let you know the launch date and everything coming.
There you go. And I'm going to shout both of y'all out and put y'all info down below in the comments, in the description. All right, we got a couple of things going on today on Ep.35. We're going to start off with the national championship, Clemson versus LSU. I'm going with LSU to win this game. Clemson, they had no running game against Ohio State. So what do you think LSU is going to do? I don't think they're going to have to win this game. Clemson is going to have at least two defensive touchdowns. And Trevor Lawrence is going to have to get it in the air because I don't think they're going to be able to run on LSU defense. Joe Burrow, he's leading college with 55 touchdowns. So I don't think Clemson is going to be able to contain him because he can get it in the air and he can get it on the ground. LSU has been unstoppable all season. We just got to see what kind of play that Dabo Swinney has coming up. So I'm gonna pass it to you, man. I got LSU 40-27.
All right. I have to disagree with you. My brother, Ebron 365. I seriously have to disagree with you with that because for the first point you say Clemson is not able to run the ball. I think you failing to realize that Clemson defense is stout, and with Joe Burrow, you saying he's trying to pitch the ball all around the yard and everything. I don't feel like he's going to have the same outing that he had against Oklahoma. Oklahoma's defense and their defensive backs compared to Clemson and their defensive scheme and their defensive backs, I just don't believe that he's going to have a field day against them. Also, let's not forget that LSU's running back has been hurt. So
that's true.
You can't just be one-dimensional against Clemson. Clemson, they've been prone to getting off to a slow start and everything, but there are adjustments in the second half team. Like they've proven that and showed that the entire year, and I feel like they got more battle wounds this year alone altogether, ultimately, than LSU do. So I see it as a closer game. I don't see it getting into the 40s. I see it more so 28-24 Clemson. The ball gonna be in Trevor Lawrence's hands, and we're gonna see what Joe Burrow's gonna ultimately have to do to show that he could potentially be the number one overall pick. As they say for the Cincinnati Bengals, but I think he's gonna fall short, and I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna show why he's gonna be the number one overall pick next year in the draft.
That's big.
Yeah, that's tough. Wow. Well, I love what you're saying, man. I really, really, truly do. I love what you're saying too, Brandon. But this is a tough pick for me. It really is. I think Clemson is the most resilient football team in the country. I really do. Everyone has doubted them. Every time someone doubts them, they always rise to the occasion. I got to say that about Clemson. I know their strength of schedule wasn't as great as LSU. LSU has been, wow, they've been on a hell of a roll. A hell of a roll. They really have been. And this is hard. This is truly hard. This is so hard that I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to say Clemson. Oh, God, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but this is tough. You know what? I know man maker say, you undecided. I want to say LSU, but it's so close to me. I'm going to say this. I think it's going overtime. I'm going to do something special. I'm going to say something, go against the grain, because these are two teams that are going to fight it out, and I do believe they're going to fight it out. Like you said, Clemson got a better defense than what LSU has ever seen all year.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, outside of he put some points up against Alabama, so I can't deny LSU like that. But I'm going to say with Clemson, they just so resilient. That's
absolutely.
That's key. So I'm going to say Clemson in an overtime win, 37-34.
Okay.
37-34.
That's close. That's real close.
That's close. Yeah, that's
real close.
And it might just be on the field goal that win that game. It might be. I don't know. College overtime is so crazy to predict. I know you guys play baseball, so it all depends on. God, it's gonna be crazy how that game goes down in the end. You know how somebody trying to convert on fourth down or something like that. But I think it's going to be a very, very close game. And I want to apologize to Joe Burrow. I didn't know he was that good. He's good. He's very good. He deserved all the accolades he got. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I don't know why everybody thought Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback ever in college football. They were saying that. You remember that?
That was last year.
I have no idea. I've seen a lot of football to know that he's not the best college quarterback I ever seen, but he's good to be that young. But Joe Burrow, I can't deny him. So I would not be shocked if Clemson if LSU win, but I'm going to go with Clemson by that much, 37-34 overtime.
Let me jump back in here. Can I jump back in here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I think I'm going to tell you what it's going to ultimately come down to.
What's that?
You got Ed Ogeron, and then you got Dabo Swinney.
Mm-hmm.
If you got your money and you at the crap table,
play calling,
who you gonna go with? Because who's been there before?
Play
you see
calling.
what I'm saying? It's who's been there before. I understand. This is a big moment. Like, you got to think about routine. All of that is thrown out of whack. Meaning, like, they get ready for their game. Like, their team dinner is pushed back. They got media day. They got all of this extra time. It's been 2 weeks. How do you compose these young guys? And Ed Ogeron has not, Ed Ogeron has not been there before to take these guys to national championships. I think this, if I'm not mistaken, this is the third time out of 4 years Clemson has been in a national championship game. If I'm not mistaken,
that's
right?
True.
And all under Dabo Swinney, correct?
That's true.
Yeah.
So routine, and all of those things plays a big factor, because one thing that people fail to realize that goes on with these college athletes and everything, they fail to realize they got lives too. They got tests too. They got things that they got to worry about as well. So who knows if an individual has had a breakup with one of their girlfriends this week? Let's say one of the wide receivers. And their mind is messed up from this. You got so much time in between time. There's so much idle time in between. That's the reason why I think Dabo Swinney has the advantage, because he know how to keep his guys composed, because he had his guys there before. Compared to Ed Ogeron, he's going off of trying to put together a structure. He's going off of somebody else's blueprint or plan that they had in place to get these guys ready to ball out. 2 weeks in, Dabo already been there. That's why I gotta go with Dabo in this situation, and I feel like that's what's separating the two teams. They both solid teams.
Hey, well, look, that's cool. That's all fine and dandy. experience does matter. We got 2 Clemson and we got 1 LSU. I do agree with both of y'all. Clemson does have a lot of heart, and if it's anybody that can, put the test up to LSU, it would be Clemson.
Yeah.
It would be Clemson, but Monday night, January 13th, it goes down.
Absolutely.
It goes down, and we're gonna move on to the next topic. Who's your Super Bowl pick?
Oh God.
Vent, we can start with you. Vent, we can start with you.
Oh God, Super Bowl pick. I have a true confession. Actually, my Super Bowl pick just lost the damn game this week.
Patriots.
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans.
So now I got to go
Okay.
back to the drawing board.
Okay.
That's true confessions on my behalf. My apologies, but that's true confessions. So I'm going to have to say, I'm going to stick with Baltimore. Close, but by all means, I'm a Steelers fan. Everybody knows this. I love my Steelers. I hate Baltimore. I do not like Baltimore. Don't ask me why I'm going. I know why I'm going for them. I have my reason I go for. I get into it. But I'm going to say Baltimore.
Who's coming out of the NFC?
I'm going to say Seattle.
That's tough.
I'm going to say
Hey, that's a dream matchup everybody want to see. That's the matchup everybody want to
a
see.
rematch. There we go, a rematch. I'm going to say those two.
That's the matchup everybody want to see.
I can tell you why. I think Russell Wilson is one quarterback who I believe can carry a team. He can carry it. He can put a team on his back. He can know how to win. I think he's the smartest quarterback in the league. I just think people might call me a little crazy. I say he always do something that's so smart. I get it, Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes and all that, what they do, but I'm a Russell Wilson guy. I love what he do. I love the way he carries his team. He always so clutch. But he make a mistake every now and then, but he know how to come back that much stronger. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna take Seattle coming out of the NFC, and I'm gonna take Baltimore coming out the AFC. Oh God, it's hard for me to take Baltimore, but I'm gonna take them. And to win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna say that's another tough one. I'm going to say Baltimore. Baltimore.
It's too early to give a score. Too early to give a score. It's too early to give a score because they got to get there first.
Yeah,
I think we should just stick to who we think gonna get there.
I'm just going to say Baltimore and Seattle. But I can't predict
Seattle
because I don't know the outcome of players, injuries.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think
but I'm
that's solid.
Baltimore. I don't want to say Baltimore. I want to say Seattle. I have my reason for Baltimore. But damn. I'm going to say Baltimore.
All right.
Oh, hell. Let's stick with it.
Who you got, man? Who your Super Bowl pick this year?
Oh, man. Why we got this Bama on here, man? This guy just keep on just flip-flopping and wishy-washy and everything.
I am that.
Okay. All right, let me break down the NFC real quick. So what we got in the NFC, we got the matchup between San Fran and the Vikings, right?
Yep.
I don't believe that Jimmy G is the answer. I think Shanahan is a great play caller.
Oh, yeah.
Great play caller.
Yeah.
They have a great organization. They got a great thing going there. I'll take San Francisco over the Vikings. But I do feel it's going to be San Fran, Seattle, round 3. Like they're going to go up against each other third time. And to win that, between I think Russell Wilson can go up there and beat Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers. I just in my heart of hearts I feel like they're gonna beat them because I feel like they're just a better overall team. Then it's gonna come down to the NFC championship game, and I think it's fitting that it's gonna be them fighting because think about it, they've been jockeying for position the entire season on the West. And each game was close, so I feel the more polished team is Seattle over San Fran, and I feel like Seattle can get it done. And I got Seattle coming out in the NFC. AFC, on the other hand, it's just so lopsided, and you got to go with Baltimore. You got to go with Baltimore because I don't believe in Bill O'Brien with the Texans. It's like Deshaun Watson. He's basically 2 plays away from making a catastrophic mistake. Patrick Mahomes, they're solid, but I don't believe in the defense. It's just, and then you got Tennessee. Tennessee, they're not ready. They're not ready. Like kudos to Mike Vrabel for going up there to play against the Pats and play against New England and everything, and to out Belichick. Kudos to him. But I just think that John Harbaugh has got that team clicking. Yeah. And Lamar Jackson, he got this whole thing clicking. But then I got, Seattle and Baltimore, going to the Super Bowl pick. I feel that it's fitting that they brought back Marshawn Lynch, and Marshawn Lynch will eat those Skittles from the 5-yard line and go in. And
I hear you.
I'm a Marshawn Lynch fan, man. I gotta go with Marshawn Lynch.
Is he get MVP of the Super Bowl?
Listen, he will
give it to him this time.
He will look if he scored 2 touchdowns and get over 75 yards rushing because they're gonna utilize him more. I say if he get 2 touchdowns, 75 yards rushing, and probably allow 15, maybe 20 yards receiving, it's potential that he can be Super Bowl MVP.
Wow, that'd be.
That's a bold prediction.
Who haven't played all year, haven't played in a regular season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a bold prediction, man. That's a bold prediction.
Absolutely. And this is what Ebron 365 is about right here.
What you think, Brandon?
I think that's a bold prediction. Saying that Beast Mode to be MVP Super Bowl. But see, if you're looking at the AFC, the Ravens, they are the best team remaining in the AFC. I think the Texans, I think they probably can beat the Chiefs for real. And I know I said that the Texans.
The same thing. I was thinking that.
Yeah, I didn't think the Texans was gonna make it to the championship game, but I think they can beat the Chiefs, man. Especially if they can get to the quarterback like they did last week against
Buffalo.
Yeah, against the Bills. Yeah, I think they can beat the Chiefs. And like Man said, I don't believe in the Chiefs defense. And also, I don't believe in Jimmy G neither. I'm picking the Vikings over the 49ers for the upset.
Really?
Because Vikings,
they got Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, no. I'm picking the Vikings. I'm picking the Vikings because of their defense. I know.
Who's better quarterback, Jimmy G or Kirk Cousins?
They both one and the same to me.
Who would you rather have in your team, Jimmy G or Kirk Cousins?
This season, I would rather have Jimmy G. But see, like you, Vin, I would have to go back to the drum board because my original pick was the Patriots and the Packers to go to the Super Bowl.
I didn't have the Patriots going this year. I had them last year, but they ain't have them this year.
Yeah, and they got out. They got bounced out this last week too. But see, I agree with y'all. I picked the Seahawks to come out the NFC. And then the AFC, you just got to pick Baltimore because that's the best team left.
Yeah, they solid.
Solid
on both sides of the ball. On both sides of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Home field advantage. That's a hard place to win in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then don't forget they just signed Marcus Peters. For that they extended him.
Oh,
so he playing. He feel like they believe in him. And you got Earl Thomas back there. You know what I mean? But one thing I'm gonna tell y'all that, and to go against what you're talking about the Titans beating the Chiefs, the only variable that people failing to realize was Terrell Suggs got picked up by the Chiefs towards the later part of the year, and the way that the Bills defense was getting to their front seven was getting to Deshaun Watson. I think that's something to keep an eye on, because with the guy Irvin, that came over, that came over from Seattle, him, and also to have Terrell Suggs, both of them coming off the edge. I think that's gonna be a problem for Deshaun Watson, and I don't think Bill O'Brien has solved those issues, because the same thing that we all see is the same thing that the coach, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, he see those same things that the Bills did to them, and I strongly feel that the pass rush can get to him and get him flustered. That's why I say he 2 plays away from a catastrophic something.
Knock on wood. We don't want none of that to happen though. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that to happen. No injuries or anything. And that's so knock on wood.
Yeah, you the Chiefs. You just got to control that clock. And they got to go
absolutely.
And try to control that clock. Run Carlos Hyde. Control that clock. Because Hyde can get you 100. He might can get you 100 because he had 1,000 yards rushing this year. I had no idea.
Barely.
But barely. But a G is a G in this league.
Man, hey, listen, man, I can run for 1,000 yards in the league right now, man. The way these teams, man, come on, man.
Hey. I'm not gonna say nothing. I was going to say something, but I'm not. But hey, Hyde run. They got a nice. Matter of fact, they got a nice complimentary back in Lamar Miller. So they.
No. Miller was hurt. You mean Duke Jackson? Duke Johnson.
But you're right about Duke Johnson.
Uh-huh.
But I agree with you about the Texans. There's something about their coaching that's going to kill them.
His coaching is just
coaching going to do them. It almost did it me last week.
Yeah,
it did. Yes, sir. Yes, it did.
Yeah,
so in the end, it's going
to. And I picked the Bills. I picked the Bills to beat the Texans last week. I did too.
I did too.
You picked them. I didn't pick them, but I was like, man, they should have won.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah. They should have. Really they man. Hey, Josh Allen, he had some boneheaded plays at the end of that game. Boneheaded plays at the end of the game. The moment got too big for him.
He'll learn. He's only, second year, third year, whatever it is. He'll learn.
Yeah, the moment got too big for him.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? They should have won.
Yeah. We gonna move on.
But actually, I don't know. That game could have went either way. The way they was playing in the end, I think both of them was coaching terrible in the end.
Yeah, we gonna go ahead and move on to our next subject.
Okay.
About a month or so ago, Shaq had posted on Instagram a picture of Shaq and Kobe versus LeBron and AD. And the comments was, who you got? So I'm gonna say LeBron and AD. I would pick LeBron and AD over Shaq and Kobe. And
I'll go first on this.
Yeah, over Shaq and Kobe. Their best season.
Let him go.
Their best season.
I want to hear this.
Their best season was 99.
Conversation, to be honest with you.
The best season was 99. They went 67 for 15. Kobe averaged 22 a game and Shaq averaged 29 a game. But why I picked LeBron and AD is because of LeBron athleticism and the way AD is more mobile. I mean, I know Shaq is a big man and he can back him down and barbecue chicken all day, like you say. But
thank you.
but look, AD can shoot. He can shoot the three.
However you want, he gonna give it to you.
AD can shoot the three. And he can, he can post them up and, what I'm saying, maybe hit it like a little fadeaway or something. And I just picked LeBron over Kobe just because of athleticism. That's it. I know Kobe is a sniper. I know he's a sniper. I already know. But I would just pick LeBron and AD over Shaq and Kobe. That 99-2000 season.
Okay.
Go ahead, Van.
Can I go?
I thought you last.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. You don't
Yeah, this guy, he's smoking something.
One thing, Brandon? Because I just want to sip.
Yeah. Take a drink. Oh. Go ahead and lay him out for this one. Go ahead and lay him out for this one.
I have no idea why is this a topic.
Exactly.
I really don't know why it's a topic. Look, I love LeBron. I do. I'm an old school cat, and I love LeBron. You don't have too many old school cats loving LeBron. I love LeBron. But ain't no way in hell they better than Shaq and Kobe. They haven't won nothing yet in LA.
Exactly.
They haven't won absolutely nothing yet. They might not even better be the best duo in the NBA right now, for the record. They're struggling to be that right now, but I give it to them by a nod to see. They might they might be the best right now in the league right now. It's close.
It's close. It's close.
There's a couple duos out right now that might be better than them right now. I just can't put my finger on it right now. Well, let me think about it. But
stay on topic.
I just don't see it. Yeah, let me stay on topic. I just don't see it. AD is not. I love AD, like you say, versatile player, but not doable enough. Can't hold Shaq down at all. Can't hold him down. It's impossible to hold him. Shaq, the most dominant force I ever seen.
Of course.
That's all I needed to hear.
Kobe, the most, and LeBron is not more clutch than Kobe. He's just not.
No.
For me, it's just not even up for debate. Those two guys. And hell, they won 3 championships and they was bitching at each other. How about that?
Right.
And probably could have had more if they was and they didn't even work good together. How about that?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Really?
They would have look. If it wasn't for
because Shaq don't threw the numbers out at you one time when somebody say he was lazy. Shaq put the numbers up one time. Say, hey, I need you to read the numbers.
Yeah.
If that's lazy, I don't know what you call it.
Numbers don't lie.
I'm gonna tell you now. If it wasn't for the San Antonio Spurs during that time when they was all together, they would have had 6 championships.
Wow, it might be true.
If it wasn't for the San Antonio Spurs, the Spurs went in there and stole a couple of those championships. They had better overall team and better overall teams and better coaching. But I'm gonna tell you right now, hands down, Shaq and Kobe, man. It's there's like, what are we talking about here? What are we really talking about here? We're talking about.
Did Shaq put this out there, or somebody else did it?
I think Shaq posted it on Instagram.
Oh, he just went after him like that? Well, Shaq always like to go against the grain sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it wouldn't, man. First and foremost, Anthony Davis, I felt since he was with the Pelicans, he's always been injury prone. First and foremost, he's always been injury prone. People fail to realize how often he has shoulder injuries, back injuries, ankle injuries, and knee injuries while he was with the Pelicans. They try to always leaving the game early for some reason. He was real lanky and everything. There's a reason why he had to bulk up this year just to try to even sustain himself for 82 games. Boy, he's not going to be able to. I understand the argument about athleticism and everything, but Kobe has too much of that dog and too much of that grit in him. Yeah. If people are gonna, this is the way I look at it. Kobe emulates his game, his mentality, his lifestyle, his entire movado after his greatness. What do they call him? His airness, right?
Yeah.
How many people has tried to come and play Jordan past Jordan's prime, and Jordan, they talking about, he started getting that dog in him, and he just started bitching him.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, I apologize for using a bad term and everything, but really, that's really what the clear conciseness is about how Jordan is. So if Kobe emulates himself after this man, his entire life, his entire being, after the greatest, and got the dog in him, you think he's gonna allow LeBron, who don't even emulate himself after nobody, just say I just love the game, just for the love of the game.
And LeBron is just, I like LeBron.
I just don't feel that.
I don't think
like,
LeBron
what are we talking about?
Be up for that type of
I don't believe he would either.
He wouldn't even be up for the competition. It's not his DNA. He's a great. I love LeBron, but he don't be up for things like that.
He's a great team player.
And I want to add one thing. We never got that Kobe matchup in the finals. That Kobe LeBron matchup in the finals. We never got that. We all wished for it and we all wanted it, but we never got it. Huh?
The Lakers was falling off at that time, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
they fell off during that time.
LeBron was with Cleveland at the time.
Huh?
LeBron was with Cleveland at the time. And
LeBron had a hard
look,
time with that
yeah.
team. He barely.
Yeah,
he
he couldn't get past the Celtics. He couldn't get past the Celtics when he was with
No,
Cleveland.
he couldn't.
So what KG said was true?
Basically.
Remember what KG said?
Basically.
So that was true then.
And that's your squad. That's your squad.
Yeah. Well, break that to Shannon Sharp because you'll break his heart.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget what the Spurs did to Cleveland while he was there. They beat. They beat them on their home floor. 5-1?
Yeah.
4-1.
They swept them. They swept them.
You see what I'm saying? And that was
great. He's great, but great team player, like you just say.
He's a great team player. Yeah.
He's not going to be the guy that want to just carry the whole load like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying he can't. I just don't think it's in him. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm saying he can't.
And I'm not knocking LeBron. There's nothing wrong.
I am saying he can't.
That's just your game. You know what I'm saying?
I am saying he can't. You know why I'm saying he can't? Because he had to go and learn how to win and get championship pedigree and DNA from Dwayne Wade.
Of course, yeah.
Then he had to wait. Then he had to wait until Kyrie Irving got healthy or got mature enough, and his game matured to go back to Cleveland to go get Cleveland one.
Yeah,
right or wrong?
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? He always need an extra individual. It's like I need these things around me. Kobe was provided with things, and he made do what he had. Right or wrong?
That's true.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. Hey, but look,
Kobe always, what's the name? LeBron always looking for help.
Right.
Yeah.
He always looking for help throughout the league.
And Vin, I want to add on that when you say LeBron always looking for help. Well, you seen that fall that AD took the other day. So we don't know.
Against the Knicks.
Yeah, against the Knicks. Yeah, so we'll see how how that affects them. But the trade deadline is coming up soon. So and this was LeBron. He plays GM. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see who they add on to the Lakers. Because I know he wanted to go for a run. You know what I'm saying, for the second half of the season. But the West is stacked, and like you say, there's a couple other duos out there. You know what I'm saying, that ain't scared of him. Ain't nobody's backing down from the Lakers.
Who do you feel the Lakers have as tradable assets to go and get something?
Well, I heard they're trying to trade Kuzma for Covington out there in Minnesota. That's what I heard.
For Robert Covington?
Yeah. That's what I heard.
He a 3-and-D guy. But don't you think they got enough 3-and-D guys? They got Danny Green.
There's something going on with that Kyle Kuzma situation. Whatever happened.
Something.
You heard about the situation about, like, he said something about LeBron going against Kawhi and all that. And there was a lot of talk going on, like third party. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care, but I don't know. I guess everybody getting under LeBron's skin. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That whole situation is crazy. But I don't know who they should trade. I mean, you loaded. To me, the Lakers are loaded. What more
They are. And I feel like a lot of the guys they have on their team, excuse me, like they're not over the hill, but they're not providing much to other teams. Like, they're in their best situation now, being with the Lakers. So you run down their roster. You got the starting five, right? They're constantly interchanging and switching out, starting either Rondo or bringing Avery Bradley or whatever the case may be. You got AD, LeBron, then you got Danny Green some nights, then with JaVale McGee, right? You got Dwight Howard playing well. Then you got Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's playing well. Then once you start getting down the bench a little bit, you got the injury with DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah. Then you got the other guy.
Avery Bradley.
I spoke about him. I think Krusek. What's his name?
He's pretty balling. You talking about
the white boy?
Yeah. What's his name again? Damn, I can't get his name.
Yeah, you got one.
I can't get his damn name, but he be balling though.
Yeah,
he
do.
Put him in the starting lineup For the record.
I mean, they tried him out. They tried him out in there, but LeBron too ball dominant and everything. That's why they had to bring him in with the second unit and with Rondo.
While LeBron always looking for help sometimes, I really don't want to play with him. What you just said, man, because he ball dominant. And some guys be like, yo, you take it away from my game, too. You know what I'm saying? I can't do what I do. And that's taken away from some people's game. Some people's games got to suffer.
Yeah.
There's no knock on LeBron, but because LeBron is the focal point. That's the bottom line. He's been the focal point for so long. But the Lakers, when how basketball is, when playoff time comes, you can always get exposed by matchups.
Oh yeah.
The matchups come when them matchups start coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's when people get exposed of who you
Absolutely.
really are.
Absolutely.
Who you really are, what you really working with. And I know it's a little early to be talking about NBA. About down the road like that. But mark my word, when matchups coming in down the road, somebody gonna get upset.
Yes, sir.
They don't match up well.
Yeah.
They just don't match up well against some teams, So you can see an upset happening.
Oh yeah.
I can see it happening.
Yeah. Somebody got to lose.
Yes.
Somebody got to lose. Hey, but yeah, we gonna end that right there on that note.
Okay.
I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. That was a lot of fun. And hopefully we can get together and do it another time pretty soon.
Oh yeah. For sure.
It was a
pleasure.
I
thank you for having us.
No problem.
Oh, absolutely.
No problem. Looking forward to doing it again.
Definitely a pleasure. Definitely.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Ebron365. Go visit it. Go check out the channel. Subscribe. Do all of that. Hit the bell. Get the notifications. Everything. Ebron365. He taking over this sports thing.
All day, every day. Keep pushing.
Appreciate that.
Let's go.
Appreciate that. Let's get it.